Out towards left center. Ramirez makes the catch, and there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Merrifield to first in time, and Vladdy is set down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. And a base hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. And now here is Jack Caglione. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Burns. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. An absolute smash to left. It's 2-2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Fly ball, center field. Merrill makes his way towards it. Drops into the glove. That is the new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Arrieta back to work. That one ripped, but foul.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
0-2.
And takes low for ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
A changeup missing. 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Adley Rutschman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And it's fouled away. And 1 and 2.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Tied up here in the early going. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Pitches in the dirt. The count now 2-2. On the ground to the left. Witt throws to first in time, and it's a 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And the batter now, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Out towards right center field. Merrill under it. And makes the grab. 1 away. So up next, Dylan Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
But he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Whit Merrifield, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Funny what you think when you're left all alone. To worry about your fear brings chaos to your compass. There's no question that you're.
And we're back on to the third inning.
Montreal,
and now Arjun Nimala. Nimala hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at 3rd. Fouled off. He was late.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. High fly ball out into left center field. Ramirez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Samuel Basallo. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there.
One strike.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Guerrero snags it, and that out of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. And that one is inside.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two.
The count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out, bases empty. And now it's even up.
That's a ball.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
In the air, out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And that quickly, 2 away. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. On the run, throw to first. On the money. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
0-1.
Wow, really impressive.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
1 strike.
Close, but call the ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of that's strike 3. And we're back. And here is Sosa to the plate. Arrieta back to work. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Just missed.
That's a ball.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Ramirez puts it away, and there's 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Grounded out his first time up. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. That one missed.
A ball.
There's a high chopper. Harper. A flip to the pitcher covering. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. So now it's Corey Seager. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's a ball.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. just missed.
Ball.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Headed towards the corner. Sosa towards the line. And there are 2 outs. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First time up was a pop out. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Arjun Nimala. And a foul ball.
Well, these players. Just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over. Travis Bazzana will hit next. And a foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Strike 3, and that's...
That was a fucking dot.
Two in a row. And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero. Ripped on the ground to second. Merrifield the first in time. Bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's fouled off. Pitch misses,
ball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight.
Betts slings it across. That's it out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back at the plate. Anthony Santander. And that is out of play. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-2 here. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. On to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Ground ball up the middle, and there's a hit. Betts around second, headed for third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And ball
one.
That's
a ball.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Towards first, and it's just foul. That was close. Way outside, and it gets away. Caglione up to third on the wild pitch. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing. Bottom of the 7th, here's Bryce Harper.
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, Bryce.
And that one
Harper.
wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one.
Tanner.
Up and in. 1-0. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz, headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk.
There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Scott, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Swings through that one. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now Jackson Merrill.
Now pitching. Swing
and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short, Witt. Fires across the diamond. They get him, but it was pretty close. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Out to short, Witt. Over to first. Now they get the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Witt on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. Bottom of the eighth, and the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now pitching, Jason Adams.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Now the number 2 hitter, Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's 0-1.
And misses
1-1.
inside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Funk up the plays, just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the plays.
And we're back.
Leading off
We go to the ninth, and now Vladimir Guerrero. Chapman back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out.
Now pitching,
And here is Anthony Santander. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Tying run at the plate. And that's outside. Just missed. Swinging a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Full count.
And now it's 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tap foul at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Inside, just missed. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. That one misses. 3-1 now. Fouled off left side. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board.
So you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna